with you. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. I'll always be with you. Forever.
Welcome to the wall, Safi. Shit. Fuck. Damn, Chloe. I thought I lost you. Again.
Amazeballs. I literally just got chills all over my neck. You have powers. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane.
No, Chloe. What's fucking insane is that being able to rewind time has only caused me more problems. And more heartbreak. If high school Max could see the places I've seen, the people I've met.
Hello, welcome back, it's me, Saf. And today we'll be playing More Life is Strange Double Exposure. It's not going to be a long episode. I don't have a lot of time this this weekend, but I really want to put out more, because otherwise you would have to wait like 4 days. So it's gonna be a small little episode. This intro, pretty depressing. Safi, our friend, died.
If I could undo your death, Safi, I'd do it without a second thought.
And we managed to take a picture of her without the book in front of her, so this is the picture we took. And we caught a little meteorite as well, that's pretty cute. And the crumpy bear. No. But also Chloe, that's so hot. I want to know how they broke up.
We had a huge blow-up not long after we took this. I'm glad to only remember the photo, and not the fight.
M and C, Sedona, Arizona. I guess they just had a really bad fight then, I guess. And here the full moon again. I already said my theory. What if the full moon is actually giving her the powers? Who knows? Punk show. Ooh.
The bassist from the Agnostic Femmes named Faith, a punk band out of Oakland. She was enthusiastic.
Okay. AFNF Oakland. Cool. Let's look at Merida.
I don't care if it makes me absolutely basic. I would 100% retire there.
Merida, Mexico. Nice, that's cool. Pretty cool picture.
Her name was Chloe. I thought that was a sign. It wasn't.
Oh. Chloe number 2, Okra Coke. And Great Diner.
Milagros Midwest. A Mexican joint in Iowa run by the amazing Francia. Best enchiladas I ever had.
I wonder if this is like an actual place that exists and they just added it in here as like a mini advertisement. That would be cute. Like if it's like a story of like the dev team actually having hung out there. I'm looking outside. The tree looks so cool. Okay, so far the game is running pretty smoothly actually with like high settings graphics and stuff. Like, sure, in the loading scenes it's a little bit laggy, but my PC just barely, like, my PC shouldn't be able to handle this at all. I think? No, wait, no. I'm confusing it with a different game. My PC should be able to handle it. Never mind, forget what I said. Let's go back. Let's hurry up a little bit so we can see something. Her home looks really nice. That's really cute. Hmm. Ooh, someone's calling. Is it Yasmin maybe? That would make sense. Oh no, she isn't accepting the phone call. Oh, it's from Amanda. Have you told Amanda what happened? I can't see what it says. Missed call from Amanda. Let's check out all the messages. Okay, so the last message was this here. No, this one. Max, I just heard about Safi. You okay, hon? No need to respond. I just want to check in. Okay, I lied. I'm worried, and a response would help, but I understand. That's it, Max. I'm coming over. Oh no, Amanda's coming over. What has Moses said? Oh, hang on. I'll join you in a minute. Hey, Max, where are you? I'm doing my best not to lose my shit and it's not working. Update. Went to my lab to think, but still freaking out. Please get back to me when you can. Poor Moses. I assume you're also processing what happened, and I get that, but I'm feeling all alone in here. Max, please don't do the same mistakes you did when you were 18. Like, be actually there for your friends even if you feel tired. Like, I know that when you're mourning, you want to be by yourself, but if someone else is mourning just as much as you, it's the best idea to be together. And for me, it's really difficult as well. But, like, I feel so bad for Moses. He's such a nice guy. Are you okay, Max? Any sign at all would be greatly appreciated right about now. Alright, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Emphasis on try. Hope you're able to do the same. Moses, I'm so sorry. I'm just now texting you back. I've been in a fugue? Not sure what that means. State ever since, and the thought of even looking at my phone made me more depressed. I hear you, Max. It's hard enough to deal with this, and harder still thinking I was dealing with it alone. I know, and I'm sorry. You're not alone. Not in this. Not in anything. Thanks, Max. I should try to get a little rest before tomorrow, and if you get the energy to come to campus, come find me. We should talk. Deal. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, this morning somehow, sleep was pretty much non-existent. Imagine you didn't sleep much either. I'm scheduled to meet with Yasmin today, and I'm not sure what to do. Wish me luck, I guess? Come on, Max. Be a little bit nicer to Moses.
All of that alone.
Maxine, where are you? I haven't heard from Sophia and I'm starting to worry. Did you tell her I'm not mad about her splurging at the snapping turtle? I know how impulsive she can be. She's not answering her phone. I don't know what to do. Maxine, please, if you hear from her, call me immediately or have her call me. My God, Maxine, I am lost. I'm so lost. The detectives from the Lakeport Police Department just left. I told them to speak with you. Inshallah, you have more information for them than I can provide. She was my only child. I did everything to protect her, and yet still this. I feel so bad for Yasmin. I'll be in my office today. Maybe work will take my mind off of it. Please come by if you're able. Work did not take my mind off of it. I saw her everywhere I looked. I came home after 45 minutes and slept for 11 hours. That's good. You should not be going to work right the next day. Even if you think it would help you take off your mind, you're just gonna feel worse. Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you angry with me? I would understand, but silence is most painful of all. Ah, no! I didn't...
Shit!
Sorry, Max. I'm not meaning to do that. I want to see what Yasmin said. Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you angry with me? I could understand, but silence is most painful of all. Grieve, however, you must But please don't shut me out. Not now, not like this. I'll be in my office again today. I don't know what else to do. I do not know what else to do. Max, please. More messages? What? This is just a crosstalk, probably. So much going on. Timeless obits.com Sophia 11 fired. I was trying to click the link. Oh. Sophia Llewellyn Fayard was a strong, talented woman with endless potential. She's a loss to this world that I will never forget. My heart goes out to her family. I hope we get some answers soon. I wonder who Gwen is. We haven't really met her. We know that she's a teacher. 24 hours later and still no word about the death of a grad student on campus. A grad student who was the daughter of Caledon's president. Really? As some already know.
Imagining what Yasmin went through writing this post.
Yeah. Some already know the student we lost yesterday was my daughter, Sophia. I will continue to serve as president, but I will be grieving. Please respect my privacy during this difficult time. Oh my god, I got really angry for a second. I thought he said, "You're incredibly selfish." Oh my god. Sorry. Selfless for continuing your work. Sophie would be proud. I've heard the unfortunate news about the death of our colleague, Sophia Llewellyn Fayard. I was sadly reminded of a line from my father's book. Death comes for us all, on a whim, and with no regard for our imagining. I'm so sorry to all who loved her and could not imagine this. No, you're not alone. I wonder if Lucas is like a Mark Jefferson again. Hopefully not. That would be a little bit boring. Thank you so much for your kind words, Professor Camonero. Of course. And if you need anything, I'm here. Oh, I wonder if Gwen, she is a teacher, I think, is the female version of Mark Jefferson. Who knows? We will see. We haven't met her even yet.
I wish I'd been there to hear Sophie read it.
No. When I started open mic night, I was terrified no one would come. Sophie was first to sign up. She read this gorgeous poem honoring a dead friend. She never signed up again. She was like a match, burned brightly and left as fast as she came. R.I.P. Sophie. Wish we'd have you a little longer. No. And then Loretta. Coming in hot from the police scanner. Shots fired on Caledon's campus. One person was struck. The person struck was grad student Sophia Llewellyn Fayard. She did not survive. I can't believe this is happening here. Okay. Alright, we looked at everything. Did we get any other collectibles? Nope, nothing else. Okay, it's here. Now.
My place is a mess.
Oh, it's fine.
Shit.
It's not the worst mess ever.
I'm a mess.
I think most important of all is you take a shower
Can't
yourself.
Let Amanda see the mess downstairs. Better change out of my pajamas too.
Okay, let's look at the acceptance
After the
letter.
last couple of days, I had to reread Yasmin's letter to remind myself what I'm even doing here.
Dear Miss Caulfield, it is with the utmost pleasure on behalf of myself and my esteemed colleagues here at Caledon University that I inform you of your selection as the Hallihallo visiting artist for the coming school year. We have been following your work and your trajectory for quite some time, and we're honored to have you share your wisdom and light with our students. During your time at our campus, you will be staying at Hallihallo House, a rustic and cozy home a short walk to campus, which has all the modern amenities you require. I imagine you will have many questions, and if so, feel free to reach out day or night at my personal cell or via email. I look forward to working with you and seeing the works you produce under the auspices of our humble university. Cordially, Yasmin Fayard. Alright, sorry, I just had a sip of water. Alrighty. Ooh, what's that? An award.
When imposter syndrome rears its head, I like to remind it that I won a fucking international photography award.
I like this, Max, actually, like, what do you call it? Swearing a lot more.
The
Slash a
high
movie
point
poster.
of the series. Maybe any series. You can debate me, but you'd be wrong.
Kale, the the Wauchen? I wonder, is this like supposed to be Dutch or is it supposed to be something else? Kale, the Wauchens? The Bogens? The Bogens? If it's Dutch, I would probably pronounce it the Wauchen. But it's a weird spelling, to be honest. The Waugens? If it's a different language that's more maybe Nordic? The Waugens? Or is it what language is this? Anyways, this embodiment 2, the hilt. Second time's the harm. Nice. Ooh, poetry
I
books.
honestly hoped they'd help me understand Sophie better. But now, what's the point?
We'll get dressed in a second. I'm gonna look around a little bit. This is going to be an episode where we just explore a bit.
An album probably makes more sense, but don't hate waking up to these.
I did not mean to interrupt her. She said, don't hate waking up to this every morning. Okay. Sometimes I accidentally click the back button on my mouse. It's because I'm left-handed and I'm playing right-handed. I just have gotten used to playing right-handed. I don't like playing left-handed anymore. Also, I have a mouse that is shaped for the right hand, so it's not comfortable playing it with the other hand. I don't know, but sometimes you can tell that I'm left-handed because I just accidentally click stuff. So, yeah. Doesn't happen too often though,
This
considering.
computer's come back more times than Jason Voorhees.
What's on
Can't
the
begin
laptop?
to imagine how hard this was for her to write, let alone to keep that professional tone all the way through.
Yeah, that's so impressive. People that can stay professional all the time. I'm way too like emotional and sensitive to be like in a position like a president. But then again, I also feel like it's almost BS or stupid that we expect people in like leadership roles or president roles, president roles, to be professional all the time like this. Like I feel like I want to know that you're a human that has emotions. So if you're like writing stuff, it's nice when I can tell your personality, and that's really lacking with emails and stuff like that, and letters, like with the whole like businessman attitude and stuff. Anyways, dear Caledon community, as your university president, I write to inform you that, in light of the recent passing of one of our beloved Caledon students, classes and planned special events will be cancelled until further notice. This is a difficult decision, and I know many of you are looking forward to the end of term activities, for which our campus is famous, and I hope you understand my reasons for doing so. So, losing one of our own, whom a number of you knew personally, is not easy, and I want to assure you that grief counselors will be available to you at no cost, should you feel the need. That is really nice that she does that. Thank you for your understanding during this trying time. Cordially, Dr. Yasmin Fayyad, President, Caledon University. Alright, this Yasmin seems like a really nice and caring person. That's really cool. Okay, what's
Yasmin has been nothing but supportive throughout my time here, and I owe it to her to make time should she need it.
Hello, Maxine. I hope you can forgive me for the more formal tone in my earlier email to faculty, staff, and students. These have been some of the hardest days of my life, and if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I'm adrift. It's a wonder I'm holding it together at all. I know you and a few others were very close with Sophia, and I pray you'll understand if I reach out to you or lean on you for some support in the coming days. Cordially, Dr. Yasmin Fayyad, President, Caledon University.
This site was mostly bullshit platitudes that were hard to take seriously.
Losing a close friend, losing a loved one is among the most heartbreaking things we can experience, but it's important to know that the loss of a close friend can often be just as overwhelming. A true friend can feel like family, and their absence and the grief that comes with it deserves the fullness of your care and consideration. Yeah, and that's the kind of help that Chloe needed in the other game and didn't get.
Thought about baking these, but
Oh.
that would have required a trip to the store, and that would have required me to leave the house.
So relatable. Third, Isthmus Classic No Bake Brownies. Let's see how they are made. Let's get this out of the way right off the bat. When you're feeling low, eating something healthy is always going to be better than engaging the sweeter impulses. But sometimes that's exactly what you need, and this recipe has precisely what you're looking for. That's all. Okay, I need to drink another sip of water. My voice is not doing well. What the? Anyways, let's keep looking around. I love how this looks. I would love to have a house like this, though it's going to be so difficult to keep warm in here. So I wouldn't mind if it was like a little bit smaller. Ooh, star chart.
Moses left us here weeks ago. He and Sophie were having some debate about astronomy versus astrology.
Leo, named after the laughter.
I wish I could remember what Sophie said, but I've already forgotten.
Oh, that's the worst thing in the morning. Leo, named after the Latin word for lion, represents strength, fearlessness, and loyalty. I do kind of believe into astrology, as in more, it's kind of interesting, the kind of stuff that can be like correlated to science and stuff like that. My first reaction is always like more scientific and logical, even though I don't usually show that. Because I've gotten into so much trouble for being too serious and too logical, so I keep that part a little bit more hidden. But my first reaction is always believing more into science and logical and proven stuff, rather than stuff like this. But I'm also into witchcraft and fairy, so I think that's just as important. If you wanna like science, I think to some degree you need to be also creative and into fantasy, because that's where you get the crazy ideas to invent something or go and discover things. If you're not really creative or ready to explore and open-minded, you're not going to be that successful at it. I personally think so. And there is also a quote from a scientist. I don't know the exact quote. I'm really bad with remembering these, but I'm pretty sure Albert Einstein said something about that creativity is important for science, or that creativity is science, or fantasy is science. Something along the lines of that. I think if you look it up, you should be able to find it. But also, if I'm confusing it, let me know. And then let me know who actually said it or what it was about. Anyways, Virgo, named after the Latin word for maiden, represents kindness, industriousness, and perfectionism. In my language, we use different words. We don't really use the Latin words at all, I think. Libra, named after the Latin word for scales, represents justice, equilibrium, and harmony. Scorpius, named after the Latin word for scorpion, represents clairvoyance, passion, and mystery. I'm a Taurus. So Tauruses love like comfort, calm, but also are stubborn. Basically a hobbit, I would say. But we can also be very like creative and explorative, or whatever the word is. Giallo, movie poster.
It doesn't get more batshit than twist the knife counterclockwise. And for Giallo, that's really saying something.
I don't speak Italian well enough, so I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. A new classic from the master of Italian horror. Girare il coltello in senso antiorario. Twist the knife counterclockwise. Sorry, that was a really insane giggle because it was just horrible. I shouldn't even have tried. I tried to pronounce it more like in my native language because I know that's better than the more with an English accent. Okay, anyways, should we get dressed or should we go downstairs? We can just go downstairs. Ooh, the awkward waddle down. Oh, a door. Examine.
No sign of Amanda yet. I've still got time.
I wonder if there's actually like a time. Oh my god, I love how it looks. Anyways, to-do list.
Sophie.
Oh no. To-do list. Sunday, lunch with Moses at Turtle. Monday, shoot with Safi, Nebula bowling. Wednesday, grocery shopping with Safi. I always try to do to-do list and then I forget to do the to-do list. Oh, I thought it was Amanda for a second. really cool home here. What the? Oh, does she have her own car? Peanut butter?
Mmm, brief dinner. It's chunky though, so it feels like more of a substantial meal.
And it has a lot of protein, so it's not that unhealthy unless it's one of those that has more sugar than peanut butter. Espresso machine.
If only a strong cup of coffee, or 5, could speed me through what I'm feeling right now.
Oh, caffeine works so well on me. Like, the people like actually move. That's cool. The university looks so cool. Or college?
This place is a total mess.
It is not. It is not. You're being too strict with yourself. Like obviously there are places that look messy AF. However, a little bit of mess I don't think is that bad. It just feels more homey, more cluttered, honestly. If it's like a cluttered mess. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, caffeine. Caffeine makes me so hyperactive. However, I don't think it really makes me hyperactive. It makes me more focused. No, it also makes me way more hyperactive. Never mind, I'm delusional. Hot sauce.
Thank you, hot sauce. You're the only pick-me-up I've had the last day and change.
Dirty pan.
I swear I'll clean that one pan eventually. Amanda will understand.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like you just cooked something. It's fine. Like, I would tell you to go clean it up if it started growing its own ecosystem. No. A police card.
The Lakeport cop investigating Safi's death. Safi's murder. She kept Moses and I for questioning for hours and hours.
That's torture-like. Cynthia Fitzpatrick.
I saw a very suspicious owl. Does that help, officer?
Please contact us if you remember anything important. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, what are these doors? Arrested Development. Look.
Haven't been down to the dark room in a minute. It's dark enough up here lately.
Can we go downstairs? Oh, we can! Okay. Well, let's hope it's not like the dark room from the other game. Anyways, ooh, oh my god, why are you walking so weird? Sorry, that looked weird. Okay. Must be cold in here, to be honest. Which is probably good for portraits that are being developed. Are we going to have like a session where we actually have to develop pictures? Because that would be so interesting. Award article.
The original award got damaged in one of my moves, but this article reminds me that winning wasn't a dream.
That's pretty cool that you still have that at least. The picture almost looks like she's being arrested. Anyways, Picture Perfect by Letitia Coleman. Photographer Max Caulfield posing with her per year Humphreys. Photography of art. That's pretty cool. A vintage camera.
Shutterbud 420's YouTube tutorial made fixing you seem so much easier.
Digital camera.
Every time I give a workshop, some student still feels it's not real photography if it's digital.
I'm really torn with photography. Oh, that's a cool picture. I like that picture a lot. I'm still torn with photography. I do a lot of different art stuff. Like I paint, I draw, I craft things, I crochet, I make music, I sing, you know. I also do photography and stuff like that. I also write.
Better hurry and clean before Amanda gets
But
here.
photography always feels like the least creative for me. Like editing the paint pictures and putting together an idea and everything is very like creative and telling people where to go. But a lot of people that do photography, they don't do like anything extra besides taking a picture of the right angle, and that itself is creative. And I'm not saying photography in that case is not art. It is art, It's just like when I compare the effort between like actually like having to craft something and compare it to taking a picture in the right angle, I'm like, I think the effort that I take is way lower for that. So I'm really torn with photography. Like I love photography. There's
This
so many
place
cool
is a
things
total
you can do,
mess.
but it's always like, meh. I'm really torn with it. If you know what I mean? Like I'm not here to, oh, I can't like steer when I'm on the staircase. I just have to go straight. Okay. Ooh, cool. Those are like things to walk in snow. Okay, let's look around a bit more. This is going to be ooh, that's cool. Ooh, picture frame. Let's look at it.
Pupil and iris. This baby got me an International Photography Award and a spread in National Geographic.
Hmm.
Safi. Safi got me the frame.
Aw, everything is reminding her of Safi. This is a really cool picture. I like this. Okay. Memories box examine.
Leave it to my very normal brain to respond to my most recent loss by fixating on the last one.
Okay, I turned on all the trigger warnings because originally I didn't want to because I was worried it was going to stop the entire game and then you have a big screen, but this is fine. On the top right you can see trigger warnings, so this is going to have blood. If you don't like the trigger warnings, you can go somewhere else, but I kind of want to try and keep this a bit more, how do you call it? Accessible for everyone.
I can't live in these pajamas the rest of my life.
And I like that this game is actually doing it. Okay, wait, we'll keep walking around a bit more first before we
One
do
of the
this.
past Hellerton artists made this. Woodwork seems so unforgiving.
This
You
is very
have
cool.
to live with your mistakes.
Okay. Let's look at the anime
Moses
DVDs.
loves this. I promised I'd watch, but it's been 4 months and I don't have the heart to tell him I probably won't.
Aww. The beloved cult classic series, the best anime you've never seen. True Otaku Review. Hiromi Kobayakawa's Machine Angel Bullet Opera. Magazine.
The premier journal for the discerning gorehound. As soon as I had a semi-permanent address, I renewed my subscription.
Exclusive set photos from Kale Devons, Disembodiment, Gore, Hardcore, and more. Nice. A Polaroid? Ooh.
This isn't one of mine. How'd this get here?
I'm right about it. This is Max from the other dimension leaving Polaroids everywhere and they're appearing here. Or the other idea that I had is, which is, if Max can travel through different dimensions, we already know that from the trailer, I'm pretty sure. I think everyone knows that. What if she can travel through different dimensions and she is currently also here and leaving a sign, but Max can't see her? So what if the other Max is walking around here like, hey Max, I'm here? That's my other theory.
Better
Let's look
hurry
at-
and
no,
clean
I don't.
up. This isn't one of mine. How'd this get here? Looks like one of the previous artists in residence was also a fan of Neb. Or a Neb hater like Safi.
Okay, pretty cool. We got an achievement for that. Examine horror
I may get
DVDs.
panned as schlock, but the Brain Bucket Saga is my break glass in case of depression go-to.
Oh, I think this is the blood warning here. Okay, the
Been more than a few days since I used this.
Aww,
I'm not exactly in a picture-taking frame of mind.
this is a cool Polaroid. Okay, I'm going to be honest, the notifications are slightly bothering me. One is enough. Okay, I want to look outside. I love how it looks. Winter is one of my favorite seasons. It used to be spring, but spring nowadays, compared to when I was a child, are so much hotter. They're basically non-existent. So I love winter because it's so nice and cool. I wish we had more snow. Anyways, yeah, I get it. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up.
Amanda might be down to watch a decapitated head in a bucket wreak havoc, but probably shouldn't assume.
Okay, maybe the notifications will go away now. Oh, still something somewhere. Messy couch.
I've already cried through like 4 boxes of tissues. New personal record.
I feel so bad
I don't
for her.
think Amanda needs to see a 2-ply monument to my sadness today.
Yeah, tissues and stuff like that is something I would definitely throw away if someone is coming over. Oopsa. That was a weird burp and hiccup. Bowling alley mascot.
How sad is it that this goofy-ass thing reminds me of Sophie?
Oh yeah, this bowling alley mascot is the one on the Polaroid. And I guess this is a table. It looks like the right kind of background. Anyways, let's clean up this as
One
well.
of the last things I got from Chloe. It wasn't an invitation.
See San Luis by night.
Even years later, this still sucks to read. You always did know how to make every word count, didn't you?
Hey Max, I started writing this in San Luis, hence the big fucking arch on the postcard. But I'm sending it from Tennessee because it took that long to figure out what I wanted to say. When we were teens, I thought being able to rewind time was the coolest shit in the world. And I guess it was for a while. The problem is, the more often you go back in time, the less often you're looking forward. I wanted to look forward, to move forward with you, Max, into a future we couldn't predict and all the messiness that brings. Eventually I knew, as much as it hurt, that you would never be able to do that. Not with me, at least. I love you, Max. That will always be true. I hope you find someone you no longer feel a need to rewind for, and can look forward, unafraid. Love, Chloe. So I guess it was a breakup letter.
Almost everyone I ever knew. Gone. Just like that. All because of me.
Seattle Sentinel. Climate change? In a meteorological turn of events that's baffled climate scientists from both NOAA and NASA, an impossible rare West Coast tornado wiped the town of Arcadia Bay, Oregon, completely off the map. As our planet warms, these same scientists warn that so-called freak weather events like this will become all too common. Yeah, even now I'm still very 50-50 on who I should have saved, Arcadia Bay or Chloe. Saving Arcadia Bay makes more sense. But who are you going to talk to when Chloe dies? No one's gonna believe you. You're just gonna go crazy. And even Warren wouldn't believe Max. He might though. Okay, spoiler alert. Skip ahead like a minute or two if you don't want to hear this. If you saw my gameplay, this is the first time I saw it. Warren is a stalker. He's an actual stalker. I thought a nightmare scene was just supposed to make you feel like Max is you know, I don't know, having guilty feelings or whatever. But in my gameplay, after this is the 3rd time I played the game, and that specific scene was the 4th time out of time episode, because I had issues with the recording, so I had to do it again. And in the 4th time, I finally saw the shadow outside of Max's room, and yeah, terrifying. If you wanna see it, I can try and link it in the top right corner. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Hmm. Oh, her journal? Oh, I love how this looks, honestly. Hmm. I didn't know what day it is. I only know it's night because you're sleeping in the bed next to me. Mortal blackout shades are no fucking joke. I don't know where we are. I don't even know if we went north or south. I grabbed a new journal from a souvenir shop, but when I tried to look at the calendar, it was like all the dates ran together. You told me to save your family and now they're dead. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. If I wanted to just get in the driver's seat and point us to the ocean, I wonder if you would stop me. No. October 18th. Okay, Michigan, in October, really cold. Someone once told me that you can get hypothermia from swimming in Lake Superior, even in the summer. I don't know if that's actually true, but looking at how blue and deep it is, I believe it. You said Lake Superior? More like Lake Disappointing. Then you pressed your cold toes against my bare legs, like a huge a-hole. This is a girlfriend abuse. I'm pretty sure. I wanted to go to LA, but you weren't interested. You said it's because you don't want to be a bougie Hollywood lesbian couple. But I know you were thinking about Rachel. I wish she was alive to be here with us. I wish I could have known her. Max, gel pens, man. This is 10th grade. We could just talk with our mouths. Avno, this is dope. We came all this way to write back and forth to each other like we're passing notes in school. Okay, if this is so boring, why don't you go talk to that guy at the counter who keeps checking you out? LMA, no. It'll be funny. He'll definitely think he's getting a 2-for-1 deal. Chloe! Oh my god! We'd rock his world. I hate his beard. We'd make him shave it first, and obviously we'll kill him in the morning. What? Why? Because you're mine, bitch. She left me. Oh damn, I'm so sorry. As an artist, I never know why games and movies choose to do this. Then again, I think it's kind of realistic. Oh well. May 15th. The book is dusty. I found it after 2 days of looking. This is what I get for keeping my shit in storage. The letter from Caledon made me think about school, which made me think about you, which made me think about this book. When I met Yasmin Fayyad at my show in Boston, I had no idea she was the president of a prestigious liberal arts college. She was just some hot older lady who seemed to really want to be my friend. The artist in residence lodgings were described as a cottage. To be fair, she is hot. A cottage in non-boarding materials, but it's the size of my last 3 apartments combined. It'd be a great place to bring friends over, if I had any. Well, you can bring imaginary friends over. September 20th. Picture it, I'm sitting in President Fayyad's office on my first day, and in comes this girl in acid-washed jeans and a Dolce & Gabbana jacket. She says hi to me like we've been friends for years, reaches over the president's desk and snacks her keys and announces she's taking the car, and her too. We went and got ice cream in her mom's Porsche. Oh right, she's Yasmin Fayyad's daughter Safi Llewellyn Fayyad, a great student at Caledon. She declared Rocky Road the best ice cream of all time, and told me the jeans were an experiment that wasn't really working. That was almost a month ago, and I see her almost every day now. We're friends, I guess. It's been a while. I would honestly have a big crush on her. On actually almost every female character so far. They look pretty good. Oh god, I was not prepared for that. November 5th. Did I mention that part of the Caledon artist in residence deal is seminars? Like teaching lectures and students coming to them and learning in a hall with slides? I tried to tell Yasmin that I don't have any teaching experience, but what was I supposed to say? So in my only photography class was the 2 months in senior year. I was infatuated with a hot teacher who turned out to be a psychotic pervert and murdered who kidnapped me to his secret bunker. I can't even get through a lesson plan without thinking about Jefferson. Poor Max. And the thing is, I don't think she can really talk about this again with anyone. Despite that, people seem to like the seminars. There's a couple of students in particular I think have a lot of potential. Is this a teacher emotion? Safi is always encouraging me to do normal people stuff, and today it panned out. Cause I've got a date, motherfuckers. I was a little scared of December 4th. I can't talk. I was a little scared of seeing Amanda make a guy cry and give him a free beer after, but we clicked hard, I think. Sophie did ask about you earlier, but sidestepped that convo like a wild bear. I wasn't up to explaining how I leveled my hometown. I have a feeling she'll bring it up again. I love the art in the journal. I wish there was more about this journal. Not again, not again, not again. I feel so bad for her. Oh, I think we have the journal for now. Okay, it's back again.
Not really up for dragging Amanda down traumatic memory lane. Best to get this out of sight. Oh, better clean those up too.
Alrighty. Ah, where's the blood warning? I think we cleaned up almost everything. Oh, there's a plant.
Legend has it Samson here is older than Hellerton itself.
I wonder if that is actually true. Okay, I think this is actually enough now to take a pause. I'll get Max dressed up. Ooh, ice! And then I'll stop it here because my voice is not doing well. I need to slow it down a little bit because I need it this
tidied
week.
up a few things, but not everything.
Open the door, how do I know? Stillness means end, or is danger just slow? I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening,